At the forefront of caring for the body, mind, and spirit since 1869, St. Joseph's Healthcare London has embarked on an exciting new era in care, recovery, and rehabilitation. Mental health care in London began more than 145 years ago with the opening of what was then known as the London Asylum for the Insane on Highbury Avenue. Over the years, practices, knowledge, and patient care evolved, and the facility was renamed, first to Ontario Hospital, then London Psychiatric Hospital, and in the year 2000 to Regional Mental Health Care London. Parkwood Hospital was founded by the Women's Christian Association over 120 years ago. It first opened its doors in 1894 as the Home for Incurables. It moved from Hamilton Road to Dundas Street to Grand Avenue, and finally to its current location on Commissioners Road in 1984. Over the years, these two organizations were transformed from places of confinement and refuge to places of healing and recovery. While healthcare has seen tremendous changes over the last century, our teams remain dedicated to each patient's quest to live a full and meaningful life. Now, after decades in the making, the roads of these two facilities have come together, erasing the lines between physical and mental illness and embodying a legacy of healthcare transformation and innovation. With the opening of the mental health care building beside Parkwood Hospital, the next era of care, recovery, and rehabilitation has begun. This is the dawn of the new Parkwood Institute. At Parkwood Institute, we provide veterans care, complex care, palliative care, rehabilitative care, and specialized geriatric services. Specialized mental health services include treatment, recovery, and rehabilitation of individuals experiencing severe and persistent mental illness, ranging from adolescents to older adults. In the past, some patients spent months, years, or even lifetimes in hospitals. Today, thanks to innovations in care, technology, and increasing supports in the community, the focus is on rehabilitating patients so they can return to their lives outside of hospital. This renewed focus on rehabilitation means that programs and teams delivering physical and mental health care have more in common than ever.
We can do so much more for patients when we work together to deliver care.
Having Alzheimer's disease, I was fortunate that my team could treat both my memory loss and my depression. They helped me understand my illness, and that gives me hope.
Pain and illness comes in all forms. We can't always see where someone is hurting, and often it affects more than just the individual. I'm so thankful for the many experts that helped my husband and helped me learn how to support him.
Our goal is to overcome stigma and be clear that hope, recovery, and ongoing management of mental illness is no different than other illnesses.
It's time to advance the understanding that recovery and rehabilitation for physical and mental illness go hand in hand.
The excellent care I received in my rehabilitation journey at Parkwood helped me to regain my physical strength and mobility. I believe the connection between the health of the mind and the body is so vitally important. It's great having both these healthcare services at one location.
It's time to align and unify our efforts in delivering specialty, rehabilitative care, teaching, and research.
It is time to erase the lines between mental health care and physical health care. St. Joseph's Parkwood Institute brings together a specialized mental health hospital beside a rehabilitation-focused hospital to serve our region. But Parkwood Institute is much more than a group of healthcare buildings. It embodies a philosophy of hope and wholeness, a legacy of healthcare innovation, and a vision for the future. Together, we will build on our foundation of programs and initiatives, and we commit to leading in academic healthcare, teaching future generations, and investing in new discoveries and best practices. Together, we will create a community of care, recovery, and rehabilitation for body, mind, and spirit. It's time for strength in unity. It's time for an exciting new era in healthcare and an exciting new name. It's time for Parkwood Institute. Come take the next steps with St. Joseph's.